We're importing €8 billion worth of fuel every year, fossil fuel. That's the facts. We don't realise that we have 365 million barrels of fuel outside off the West Cork coast, and failing to explore that and failing to give it to the Irish people.
Providence Resources, the London and Dublin quoted oil and gas exploration and production company, today announced that it has successfully flow tested light, high quality oil at its Barry Row appraisal well off the southern coast of Ireland. The well has flowed at rates which significantly exceeded the company's pre-drill expectations and has put the project firmly on the path towards commercial development. The Barry Row oil discovery was made by Esso Exploration, part of what is now ExxonMobil, during the 1970s, and even though oil was successfully flowed from 3 of 5 wells drilled over a 20-year period, no development of the oil resources was undertaken. The recent higher oil price environment and new technology has spurred a re-evaluation of historical discoveries such as Barry Row, with a number of such fields being successfully developed in the nearby UK North Sea. Providence drilled this new well to gain a modern insight into the oil quality and the reservoir rock in which it is hosted, data which was not available from the previous wells drilled. As part of this process, Providence set a target for production of 1,800 barrels of oil per day, a figure which has been more than surpassed with this well, which delivered about 3,500 barrels of oil per day. A recent Barry Row audit indicated that the discovery could contain up to nearly 1 billion barrels of oil.
It's the richest oil and gas field in Europe. Imagine the richest oil and gas field in Europe. And what are we doing? We're begging the English to give us a drop of fuel from them. We're importing 100% of our fuel. It's scandalous to think that we have it off our own coastline, very easily accessed. And in May of last year, Minister Ryan addressed the Senate, and he told them that we don't have these resources off our coast. He either misled the Senate, which he has to put right if he did, or if he didn't mislead it, he hasn't a clue as to what's going on outside of his own country.
And we've two stark choices here. We either let the lights go out and energy go so low that our economy grinds to a halt, or we look at what the EU have told us to do. They've told every member state to do whatever necessary to become self-sufficient as regards the oil crisis. And here we have copious amounts of oil, and indeed gas, but oil we're talking about here in Barry Row, off our coast. And because of a stupid ideology, that's the tail wagging the dog of this government, we won't even consider it.